Well, if I unmute myself, unmute yourself, y'all. Here we go. Streaming already. Hello, everyone. Thank you so much for being here. I just want the comments because I lose them when I refresh and everything. All right. Well, hello so much for being here. For anybody new here, hi, I'm Maggie, your substitute to your struggle cooking class where I am not NOT chef. That will be very evident. Let me see if I can move Instagram slightly. And I'm a professional YouTuber. I'm just a mom and a home cooker. My health and wellness journey. Oh, choppy. Okay, let me refresh. Hopefully this is better. Please let me know. I'm going to do a roll call from what I remember and what I saw. So please shout yourself out. We had Diarrhea Bell Rose in the house. Thank you so much for being here. She says, loving the intro. Yes, the software that I use has some Christmas music. Well, like, what do they call it? Like commercial free or license free. 10 Plus Sounds knows what I'm talking about, but they have some music built into the software. Unfortunately for me on my struggle stream, the music and the sound. It just doesn't work together. So I'm always having to refresh. But who else do we have here? But thank you for being here, my dear. And thank you for the compliment. One day you guys will get it all set up where I'm a much better like kitchen studio. I'm not. Welcome to my home. This is just me in the kitchen. So thank you so much for being here, sweetheart. Who do we have? We've got Leanne in the chat. Leanne, thank you so much for being here. Leanne and I go way back, first job out of college. So thank you so much for being here. We have Victoria in the house. Thank you so much, everybody coming in and saying hello. Victoria gifted us with this beautiful cutting board I am sure we will use today. If you all want to get any supplies for the class, I do have a teacher's wish list in the link tree. We'll unbox it here and use it in a recipe. Uh, 10 Plus Sounds loves the pre-stream chat. 10 Plus Sounds also part of the lead attorney community and the mastermind. You all know that I am a proud student of the lead attorney. Taking both of his courses inspired me to make my own course. Coupon code expires at the end of this month. It's thanks TLA if you guys are interested in how I got monetized so fast on YouTube. But 10 Plus Sounds is our resident graphic designer. He has done so much good work for me. If you guys got a chance to see this artwork while we were getting started or while I was running late, that is 10 Plus Sounds. So definitely check him out. He's got a subscription service that's only $35 a month, and it gives you 5 thumbnails. And he's only got, I think, 9 or so slots left. So make sure you check him out, and we'll see if we can drop his link. Who else do we have here? We have Almond Eyes in the house. Hello, Almond Eyes. Thank you so much for being here, my dear. Almond Eyes is also part of the Lead Attorney Mastermind. She has a YouTube channel, Lady Leo. I think Lady Leo Speaks. Please correct me. Thank you so much for being here. I definitely want to shout you guys out. Let's see who else we have. If I missed anybody and you want to be counted present in class, please announce yourself and say hello. If you just want to watch, if you just want to ninja watch, you can do that as well. I'm going to take my time tonight. I think the boys are coming back from their dads in a couple of hours. And we're actually going to celebrate early, so we're going to do our Christmas tomorrow just because boys are going back to their dads after a couple days. So I had a few things that I wanted to throw together. I have a chicken that I've been marinating. I'm going to try and do another rotisserie, see if I can get it on the spit. And then if you all were with me when when I did a collab with AV, you know AV, if you just got off of Leads Live, she is also part of the lead attorney community, co-hosts with him. She's a law student and she's been here twice, and we have collabed, and we did her mac and cheese recipe, which was excellent. And in my opinion, very simple, which is great. So I had some ingredients we'll go through and see what we can do to recreate a version of her mac and cheese. I saw this recipe, you guys. Oh, let's see. Is our side by side working? Okay, good. No, it's upside down. It's upside down. Okay, one moment. Struggle streaming already. Y'all, it's just me and my devices, and I thought I had it set up right. Clearly, I don't. So, oh, I didn't even take the camera down. Y'all, look at this. All right. So let's see if we can get a proper view of the counter. I was trying to, no, it won't switch. Okay, it's fine. Let's see if we do it this way. Y'all see, it's just me and my phones. All right, let's see if we turn it this way and tilt it this way. All right, let's see if that works. Okay, now we can read. So I was just scrolling for beautiful images, and I like to try and recreate recipes with ingredients that I have, ingredients that are, you know, kind of easy to find. So I got some stuff in the giveaway box that I want to try. And I saw this Tuscan mac and cheese. So you all know and you love macaroni and cheese. And this is a full flavor recipe, y'all, tonight. This is not sugar-free, dairy-free, or gluten-free. But when the boys come home from their dads, they're usually hungry. If they're not, that'll be something interesting. But we could save it and have it tomorrow as well. Almond Eye says this is right on time. Okay, fantastic. And so we're gonna try it, y'all. Have I ever made this before? No, I have not. Has that ever stopped me? No, it has not. For some reason, I'm brave enough or dumb enough to come on here and try it with y'all. So we're gonna learn together. If you saw the thumbnail, and I'm back. And I did see Linda in the chat. Thank you so much for being here, Linda. Linda with the love notes. So Almond Eye says this is right on time. I've never had Tuscan mac and cheese, and y'all know I don't eat like this, but it seemed like it was a nice one pot wonder where we could kind of cook everything. I'll show you guys the ingredients that I got in the giveaway box, which inspired me to try this recipe. So we're gonna try it. It's gonna be a mac and cheese, and we're gonna put like sun-dried tomatoes. I think the recipe calls for spinach. I don't have spinach, but I do have kale, and some other stuff. I'm gonna make it up, y'all, and just bake it, and we're gonna go. But we're gonna start with the chicken because I need to get that in the rotisserie. All right, so we're gonna clean the counters. I did link it in the description. Tuscan chicken mac and cheese, and this recipe credit goes to modernmealmakeover.com. And I think I did pin the link for you guys. So let's get started. I'm going to clean off the counters. Hope everybody is doing well. Happy Tuesday. Thank you so much for being here. Sounds good? Diary of Belle Rose says it sounds so good. Okay, y'all. We'll see. We'll see. No promises, but I will always try for you. All right. So let's clean our counters. All right. I'm going to start with clean counters, clean hands. We'll go ahead and get gloved up and put on an apron because I've got some raw chicken. And I'm going to see if it'll fit in my air fryer. So sit back and relax and enjoy. Ask whatever questions you have. I'll try to answer them if I know. We'll see. All right, I'm hearing stuff. All right, let me wash my hands. All right. So just for kitchen safety and for, you know, cleanliness, especially when you're working with raw chicken, I'm going to go ahead and get suited and booted and get my uniform on. What color do we want to wear today? Maybe pink? Let's do pink. Hope you all are doing well. I love cooking for y'all. This is fun for me. Believe me, it's the highlight of my day. All right, so let's get started. Let's get it started. Oh, oh, so lame. All right. So let's get suited and booted. So I received, you all were with me before when we did the rotisserie chicken. I got another baking hen in one of the giveaway boxes, so I've been marinating it, and I'm going to show you guys what I did. All right. Let's see if we're good to go. Okay, let me get some gloves on. All right, I like to keep gloves in the kitchen, especially when working with raw meat. Well, it's actually in the bathroom, but raw meat or anything like that. It's not the end of the world, but this chicken has been marinating, and we're gonna get one of our plastic cutting boards out so you all can see. Let's see, are we, okay, we're working. No, I'm not a professional. This is just me. I've been cooking since 1842, so just taking all the stuff off since this might be kind of drippy. All right, so I think I've shared with you all my marinating hack before. Um, I'm a busy mom like a lot of you all, and so sometimes just getting stuff done. Most of the recipes that I do, they're all like 30-minute meals or less. I remember having to come home and everybody's hungry and looking at you. Um, so when you have meat that's frozen, whether it's beef, chicken, even fish, I'll show you guys what I do. So we're going to use the old plastic cutting board for now. We're going to save Victoria's cutting board for later. And remember, the cutting board that has the grooves, this is if you have anything that's going to be drippy, like chicken or tomatoes. That way it has a little moat to collect any drippings. And then the flat size you would use for fruits or anything that doesn't leak out. All right. Oh, and it's already making a little bit of mess. So I got another big bird and I double bagged it. Let me just take this out. So what I did is this was a whole chicken that came frozen. So what I did is I cut the plastic wrap off of the chicken, the whole bird. And then an easy marinade. I think this is some type of garlic, olive oil. I don't know. But you can do like Italian dressing or any salad dressing that you like. You can do this with dry seasonings. You can also do this with wet seasonings. So if you need a quick marinade, you can kind of kill two birds. I hate that term, but we say it all the time. You can kill two birds. So what I did is I took the whole chicken frozen and put it in a gallon Ziploc bag. If you're doing something smaller, you can use smaller bags. And then I poured in, so imagine like a whole bottle of salad dressing. So this could be any flavorful, like vinaigrette type salad dressing that you like. And then I just put it in the fridge for a day or more. Not too much more, but a couple days, and that way it thaws out in the marinade. So if you guys were with me last time when we did this chicken, we did like a dry rub. And so this allows it to thaw, and you guys can see here all of this herby goodness, and I'm going to lose some of it. Yeah, you see I've still got some liquid there. So it's been sitting in this as it's been thawing out. So I was able to get it to thaw and to marinate at the same time. So I'm just going to get up in here. Sorry, bird. But I just want to make sure that the whole thing is covered. And you can see already from the color, we're going to have flavor all over. Okay. I meant to measure this to see if it would work on the rotisserie spit. So let's see if it will fit. It's going to be a little bit messy, y'all. But when we get this to cook, then we'll cut up some of the chicken breast and put it on the pasta. But I want to go ahead and get this cooking. Had a little accident. I think the bird's okay. All right. Now, here's the thing. I should not have opened it yet, but I'm going to see. I wanted to put it in my air fryer. Last time we put it on the tray. We put it, I think, breast side down at first and then turned it up. But my air fryer has a rotisserie, and I want to see if it'll fit in there. So we got California King in the house. Thank you so much for being here. Hello. All right, y'all. Let me think this through. So I'm going to get some more gloves on, and then I'm going to, I don't know if it's too big for my air fryer. Usually what I do, if I had kept it in the bag, like put it in there to see if it'll fit. We got Mona in the house. Hello, Mona, the moderator. And Mona's also part of the lead attorney mastermind community. She's got a channel for herself, and the kiddos have a channel. So please check her out. Mona, please drop both. And thank you all for liking the live stream if you like what I'm doing. Oh, hey, I know who you are. Thank you so much for being here. Sinji stopping by. I appreciate you. Sponsor of the week. So exciting and so great. I also will be at the Lead Attorney meetup in uh, San Diego. I have my flight booked. I have my accommodations booked. So anybody who's coming out, I look forward to seeing you. All right. Let's see if we can figure this out. It's going to be a little messy, but sometimes cooking is messy. All right, who do we have here? We have somebody here for the first time. We got one terrible South American coming in greedy, Team Greedy, saying, give me some. Well, we're just getting started. I don't think you want any of this raw bird. But thank you. So welcome thank you for being here. All right, so let's see, you guys. Because remember, this is a big bird. Will it turn on my spit? All right, I'm gonna move this for just a second over here. And let's see, it might be too big. I'm gonna line the drip tray with foil, and then I'll show you guys the rotisserie spit. Maybe it'll work, maybe it won't, but we'll wrangle this bird down. It might be a little bit too big. So y'all know I'm a big fan of the air fryer. This could actually go in the oven too, but I do like the air fryer. So we're gonna line the drip tray with foil just for easy cleanup. Yes, another big body bird. Yes, exactly, y'all remember. I mean, chicken, hen, any of these are good protein that you can put on salads. We're gonna try and put it in this pasta. You can use it in a variety of ways, but really I just wanted to show you guys my marinade hack that allows you to go from frozen to thawed and marinated all at the same time. Okay. All right. So let me get the rotisserie spit and see if we can put this bird on it. I'm nervous, y'all. All right. Sorry, y'all. One day everything will be neatly organized. So, did we lose our? There it is. Yes, another big body bird. Yes, everybody say welcome, one terrible South American. All right, so this is what I have. I know it looks like something from Game of Thrones, right? Is it upside down again? It's upside down, right? Something is not right. Because when I reach here, like, it shouldn't look that way. Does that bother y'all? It bothers me. Let me see something. I thought I turned it the right way. All right, let's see. We want it like this, so when I reach out, all right, let's give it one more try. It had like a reverse image, right? All right, let's see if we've got that now. Okay. So we have this, whatever it's called, rotisserie spit. So my air fryer, our beautiful air fryer over here, the one that I have is like an oven style. So you can put multiple things in there. And then you can also like do a roast or a chicken. And I keep trying this and I keep getting these big old birds. But ideally what we're supposed to be able to do, if we take off the daggers that screw on, all right. So if we thread this through the bird, sorry bird, and then we put the clamps on here, and then what it should do, just kind of like your Costco or your Sam's Club rotisserie. Now the last time I tried this, it fit, but the bird was too big to turn around. So we'll give it another try. But this also looks like a big body bird. So we're gonna go through the bird. All right. And yeah, so it lifts up. And I'm just looking to see, we got our marinade over here. I have to clean up very well. So I'm just looking to see, like, these little edges right here need to be clear for the bird to turn around in the air fryer. All right, so let's see if we can make it work. So I'm going to take this piece right here. Of course you could just bake it, right? But why be regular when you can be extra? So I am going to put it on, thread it on this side first, and just really get in there. Or maybe I should do the bottom half through the, I want to try that. All right, I need to really, oh, there's a little groove right here that we want to, that's where the screw needs to go. Let me make sure I can see. All right, so it needs to come down like that because that's where the screw has got to go. So let's see if we can get, you want to get it well in the flesh. All right, and then we're going to take this screw and screw it in there so it doesn't move. All right, and then if I turn Big Bird around, I need to do the same thing on this end. All right, let's see if we can get in there in the chest plate. All right, so let's, sorry bird, really gonna have to get in there. And y'all, I really didn't want to touch it. Sorry, I'm gonna have to clean up. I'm just trying to get this, there we go. Get this down through this bird and really get it on there. There we go. All right, got it lined up. Let's put the screw in there. Now I know you're supposed to like tie the wings and do all that stuff. I'm wondering if this will even clear. All right, so y'all can see, hopefully we can get it to rotate. Let me go ahead and wash my hands and clean up over here. All right. Sorry for the struggle stream, y'all. Sometimes it just kind of locks up on me. Okay, so what I'm gonna do, I'm going to transfer Big Bird onto the drip tray just to move it over there behind me. I'm already. And let's see if we can get it. Do I remember which side goes where? Oh, God, y'all. Why do I always? Yes, this is Big Bird. We got Luke Hazley in the house. Hello, thank you so much for being here. We got Buana in the house. Buana says, Big Bird about to get baked. Snuffle up against we'll miss him. Oh my gosh. Thank you so much. My first time seeing you. Welcome, Buana. Everybody say hello, Buana. We got Luke Hazley in the house, our Spanish teacher and femininity coach. Thank you so much for being here. You all please check out Luke Hazley's channel, also part of the lead attorney community. All right, so what is supposed to happen, and sorry, y'all, I'll clean this up. Let me just go ahead and move it out of your way, and I'll clean all of that. Okay, so what's supposed to happen is I'm gonna try and put our bird into the air fryer in these grooves, and if I get it locked in right, then it's supposed to turn. Got a bad feeling it might be too big, but let's give it a try. All right, So this is what we have. And again, it was just a frozen chicken, and I put in a gallon Ziploc bag and basically emptied like a whole bottle of the vinaigrette of your choice or whatever seasonings you like so it can thaw and marinate. I think I have it the wrong way. Let me try this way. Here we go. Oh my word. Do I have the wrong one? Oh, there we go. I can't get it. What? Oh. All right, did I get it in there? But I don't know if it's gonna turn. No. All right. I think I got it. Why I even try? Let me wash my hands and turn it on. Okay. Oh. That can't be right. Oh, I pressed the wrong button. I pressed the dehydrate button. Okay. Let's just clean up while it's turning off. Sorry, y'all. Oh, Wilbert. Of course we had. It is a rotisserie. So Luke Hazley's asking, is it a rotisserie? Are we turning off? Okay. I see you, Wilbert. Oh, it's moving. I did it right. But did I turn it on? I didn't turn it on. Yeah, it's moving, y'all. Barely. Okay, I don't know if y'all can see it move. Did I turn on the light? Is it on? What does Wilbert say? Wilbert says she gonna break that air fryer. It's about to start singing. Like an old church mother would say, you better say. Wilbur, you're so mean. Y'all welcome our high value hero. Class would not be the same without him. Victoria says, wow, that's a nice air fryer. Y'all want a field trip? Y'all want a field trip to the air fryer? Okay, let me see if I can do that. You deserve a field trip after my shenanigans. All right, let me do this. Let me see if I can add my other device really quick so I don't touch our overhead camera. But let me just do a quick wipe down, throw away this marinade bag. Oh, we need more than 15 minutes. We'll give it like an hour. Okay, let me just wipe down and clean my hands, and I'll see if I can get you guys up close. Yeah, so this air fryer that I have is the Power XL. I got it at Walmart for $99, and as Wilbert will have you know, this is version 2, okay? The first one Didn't go out with a bang, it went out with a sang, right? All right, y'all, 1 second. Let me just clean up, especially when you have raw poultry. Let me just really wipe down, get the marinade chicken juice bag in the trash, and really rinse off and wash my hands. All right, so let's see if I can get you guys closer to the air fryer. Oh, you had me at dehydrate. Oh, yeah, that Power XL. I think I have it in the cheat sheet. Let me put my stuff back on. I think I had it in the cheat sheet. What does Victoria say? You had me at dehydrate. You don't know how many herbs I lost to the compost because you were too lazy to dehydrate them in the oven. Absolutely. Let me see if I can take you guys up close. Then we'll get started on our mac and cheese because I got to empty the oven out anyway. All right, so. All right. So yes, again, this air fryer does a lot more than I need it to do, but it is great. In all seriousness, I was struggling, but if you work from home like me, or you've got, stuff to keep you busy, this is a great way to put a like a chicken or a Cornish hen. I've done a prime rib. You can put any of those big meats in there and then eat on it for the week, right? We know that groceries are expensive, and this way you're able to get that protein down that you can do all kinds of different things with. All right, so let's see if I can get you guys. I'm just going to walk over with my iPad, see if I can take you guys over there without making you too dizzy, and show you the air fryer up close. All right, so let's get this connected. So camera, yes. Microphone, no, or else we'll get that really bad feedback. So let's enter. All right, and now I'm looking at myself, which is not what we want. So let's change to the back camera. All right, so let's see. All right, y'all, here we go. This is me holding it. I know it's janky, y'all, but I do what I can. All right, so if I give you this view, you guys want to see this, right? So it's kind of turning, y'all see. But okay, the air fryer tour. Oh, let me just do this. How about I do this view? Okay, so you guys see the air fryer view. I'll give you a tour. So this is the Power XL that I'm using here. All right, so you see the timer is going down 57 minutes. I don't know how far up it goes. Over here is the temperature. So if I wanted to go up, I could go up or down. And then this is the time. So I can go up or down on time. All right, so here I come, y'all. All right, are we back? Hold on. Okay, so let me give you guys the tour. I'm gonna try and hold it steady. So you see it has a French fry button here. I think that gives you like an automatic 400 degrees for like 15 minutes. You see this button right here? This is like a roast that has its own preset. Fish. I think this is shrimp. Pizza. To like reheat pizza. It's kind of hard to see when it's not lit up. And then the chicken setting is probably the one I use the most. And then a cake setting if you want to bake something. Oh, I should be using this. Why did I press that button? What button did I press? Lord, y'all, there's a chicken rotisserie button right there. And then what is that? Oh, that's the dehydrate. Yeah, that's your fruits and vegetables. Or maybe that's dehydrate. I don't know, y'all. But this is it. So it's the Power XL Walmart, $100. So there's our chicken. Trying to turn. Struggling. It's so big. But y'all can see. And I didn't tie anything. So we're just going to let it do its thing and continue. So hopefully, oh wow, it's not turning at all. Okay. So that's that. All right, y'all. What are y'all saying about me? I already know. Let me take this down. All right. You better say. Y'all are already clowning me and my air fryer. Okay. Okay, we talked about dehydrating. What does Victoria say? It's cool that you have your devices down like that too. I'm going to need a private lesson. Yeah, so the software that I use, and I do have a referral link for you all, it's Restream. I'm sure StreamYard does the same thing. Let me tell you how janky it is. So I don't have the setup with like, the mixer thing where you can do camera 1 and camera 2, but you do see me going like from here to the counter and, stuff like this. This is the one that I use most of all. But basically, you know how like if I were to drop the link and or if anybody like Lead Attorney or anybody's going to drop the link and then you click the link to go on as a guest, I basically have to add my other devices as a guest. So you see I'm here on the main iPad and then I have a guest, this overhead camera, and then another guest, the iPhone or the iPad. So that's what I do. Oh, Mona says you couldn't type. No, please don't type in the car. But hopefully you saw what you wanted to see, Mona. Okay, so we have our chicken cooking in the rotisserie. So it's just kind of doing this side by side thing. I think what's going to happen, y'all, as it shrinks down, this is so janky. But clearly my big bird is too big for my air fryer. But the air fryer is basically an oven with a fan. So like that convection will blow the hot air all around it. And then as it shrinks down, it'll actually do that big rotation. So we're just going to keep an eye on it. Big bird is doing its thing. All right. Yeah. All right. Just putting the light on for y'all. Okay. So now we're going to make this mac and cheese. Now here's the thing. Oh, we got Mackenzie in the house. Hello, my dear. Mona's baby, one of the ones on MD3 Kids TV. Thank you for being here. I know the kiddos like mac and cheese. Everybody likes mac and cheese, right? So if you all remember, when I did my collab with AV, she had a recipe. If anybody didn't see it, I can pull it up, just that little clip, where you basically boil the pasta like regular. And then once it's hot, you take it out and you put it directly in the baking pan, like casserole dish. So I need to get that. You're going to add egg and sour cream into the noodles. And of course, you oil them a little bit, salt and pepper them very well. And then she had 2 types of cheeses. We cut up a cube of like Colby Jack cheese to put in the pasta and kind of stirred it around and then added cheese on top. So it's going to go in the oven for like 400, 15 minutes. We'll see. Let me see if I can pull it up. Let me know if anybody did not see that recipe. All right, so when I got my free groceries this week, because y'all know how I do, there was some stuff in there that I was inspired to use. All right, so I'll show you. Mona says, that sounds good. So yeah, this Tuscan mac and cheese, it's basically got like sun-dried tomato. It has spinach in it, but I'm gonna substitute kale. We're gonna do all kinds of stuff, y'all. So let's see what we have for ingredients. And I'm using the recipe as inspiration, but clearly I'm not doing it exact. Wilbert, oh, we have a genuine comment from Wilbert. Wilbert says the steak video you did for IG was top notch. You're getting good at this social media stuff. Wilbert, Honestly, in all seriousness, that means so much to me. I'm actually going to pull it up so everyone can see. If you're not following me, and I'm streaming on IG right now, I am Maggie, the substitute teacher on all platforms, and I did make a steak last night per request. It was a New York strip. Yeah, it was very well taken. And I'll tell you guys, the key to making a good steak, but let me show you the video that Wilbur is talking about if you missed it. And I did put it to music, but hopefully since it's just a reel, I don't get any like copyright strikes. But I did Alicia Keys because Girl on Fire. So what I did, I'll tell you, and then you guys can see. So it was New York strip. I took it out and let it kind of rest for a little bit on the cutting board just to kind of come not to room temperature, but not as cold. You never want to go with proteins, meat, even this chicken, the big bird that I have in there, about 30 minutes before the stream. I just took it out and set it on the counter, like in a container. You never want to go from like refrigerator cold or frozen meat to a hot pan, unless it's like chicken nuggets or something. But if it's real protein, like real meat, the fibers will like tense up from the extreme change of temperature. So you want to let it rest for a little bit. I seasoned it very well with salt and pepper. You might actually look at it and say, oh, it's almost too much. But two things, it gives you a very nice crust when you put it in the hot cast iron. Wilbert says, don't know if I'll get a copyright. I know. Okay. Well, we'll see. Thank you, Wilbert. Yes, I'm going to play the video. Mackenzie loves the Girl on Fire song. Me too. Alicia Keys puts on an incredible show. So I salted and peppered it really well on all sides, even the little fat strip and the thin sides. So you want to season it really well and just kind of let it rest on the cutting board while I'm doing other stuff. Maybe like 10, 15 minutes. Then this is a reverse sear technique that I learned from Stovetop Kisses. She's another YouTuber. Literally, I put it in the air fryer, just the raw steak. I know this sounds weird, but you want to partially cook it in the air fryer or oven for maybe like 10 minutes at like a 325, just to kind of give it a little bit of a head start. You don't want to cook it all the way. When you take it out of the oven, you'll see in the video, it looks kind of like gray and rubbery like a shoe. You get a cast iron. I got my cast iron here. We're going to clean it up because I got some time to kill. You want to get a very good cast iron with real butter if you can have it. Melt it down. Let it go from solid to liquid to foaming. Then hot and smoky. Yes, I set off the smoke alarm. And then you're going to put your steak in there for maybe like a minute or two, just to kind of get a nice char. The reason why you want to salt and pepper it really well, especially when you have a thick cut of steak, when you cut into a steak that's a thick cut, your seasoning may not go all the way to the middle. So if you have that nice like peppercorn crust on the outside, I was told the flavor was incredible. Best steak of the year. And it's December, so that's a pretty good year. So both sides, almost like a flash fry or pan sear. Let it sit for a minute, get a nice crust, take it out, and then set it off to the side to rest while you're getting everything together. Just another 10 minutes, because if you go to cut it right away as soon as you come off of the heat, what happens is all the juices will just kind of like leak out, and you want it to kind of absorb and continue to like do stuff. And then when you plate it, all right, so this was yesterday. All right, so let me see. Sorry, y'all. So I did mashed potatoes with butter and sour cream, green beans, and then I'm letting it rest. And it was a pretty good medium. Might gone a little bit over, but it was nice and pink on the inside. And hopefully y'all can see really juicy. So that was dinner and red wine by request. So that was it. So thank you, Wilbert. Okay. What are we doing? Mac and cheese. Let me get the ingredients out that I have, y'all. All right, so we're gonna take a little bit of a shortcut. This came in the giveaway box. I don't know, maybe it was some like food supply stuff, but it's already cooked pasta. So I was like, we can save the boiling step. So we're going to use this. Again, if you're just hopping on, no substitutions for tonight. I've already eaten. I'm just cooking in case the boys are hungry when they come from their dads. If not, it'll keep till tomorrow. Hi, walking on fire. Yeah, burned my hand a little bit, but it was worth it. The steak was, so one day, I've done steak on here before. We did Kirk Anderson. I did a ribeye. I know I've done fillets. I don't know, did I stream the fillets? But if you guys want me to do more steak, just let me know. This also came in the giveaway box. This is yellow cheddar cheese. And I think I also have some Parmesan. Big Baz Life is here. Who do we have? Somebody new to me. Thank you so much for being here, sir. Big Baz says, Maggie is burning. I'm here for it. Zooming to eat with Maggie. Oh my gosh, I love it. Thank you so much for being here. Everybody say hello to Big Baz. Who else is here? We got All Around Natural Beauty. You love the shortcuts. Yes, absolutely. All Around Natural Beauty is also part of the Lead Attorney community, has 2 channels. She's monetized. She is just blazing past all of us. You all please check her out. She has a reaction channel and she's doing great, great things. Thank you. Thank you. All right, so what else came in the box? Ooh, y'all are chicken. I'm noticing the wings. I also got these like sun-dried tomatoes. So again, when I get ingredients like this, it's kind of like cooking from your own pantry or shopping from your own closet. You see different individual things you have and you're like, what can I do with it? And that's where I got the inspiration for this Tuscan chicken. So I've never made it before. We're gonna figure it out. But thank you all so much for the compliments. I try. I am the daughter of a retired home economics teacher. And like I always say, I've been cooking since 1842. And whenever mom was in the kitchen, whenever mom was cooking, my dad said, Maggie in the kitchen. All right. So this is what we're going to try and make tonight. But yeah, y'all saw all the pictures, all the steak yesterday. I try to capture everything that I'm doing and then make shorts or reels from it. All right, so let's see. I think I have some Parmesan. I know AV's recipe has eggs and sour cream. And since we've got some new people, I will find a little clip of AV making this. I've got some parsley as a garnish, but I am going to use kale instead of spinach. Oh, Mona likes a steak. What's your favorite cut? Let me know what everybody's favorite steak is. Of course, I love a ribeye. So if I'm going to indulge, I'm going to have a ribeye. But let me know. Yesterday's request was for New York strip, but I always want to learn and get better. So let me know what everybody's favorite cut of steak is. Natural Beauty says it looks delicious. Okay, I'm going to try. Yes. We're going to give this a try. We'll see if it looks this way, but that's the inspiration. I'm going to the garage fridge. The kids' fridge is in the garage, so that's where I have to go. Natural Beauty's here for a ribeye. Yes, ma'am, you got it. How do you like your ribeye? Yes, we got Richard with the private eyes. He's watching us. He sees we see his private eyes. He got it, private eyes. So yes, Richard always comes through watching. Welcome, Richard. Thank you for being here. Mona's here for a ribeye and a New York strip. Yeah, I gotta say, y'all, that New York strip yesterday, I could look at this. Okay, indulge me if you don't mind. This was me yesterday. Maggie was burning. I could look at this all day. This is me. So you see what I mean? That's just butter in the skillet. and then I'm turning them over after they've partially cooked in the oven. And then that's how you get that nice sear on there. So that was, whew, it was so good. Okay. So since this is Tuscan, I believe this is Parmesan cheese. So we have this, and I got this big old bag of kale. We're gonna use that instead of spinach. And this is what I had marinated the chicken in. So you all can see like the giveaway boxes. I know Shave and Mike and groceries are expensive. So I'll go whenever the churches are doing giveaway. If they have anything that I can construct a meal with, you know, I'll take the ingredients because I don't qualify for anything. So yeah, that's what I like to do. That's my little hobby. And then plus it inspires me to try new recipes because if I get the ingredients for free and it doesn't work out, at least I didn't pay for it. All right, plus the food's just gonna go bad. I'm just showing you guys what I marinated the chicken in. So this says basil oil with garlic. So you can see this is like, I don't know what it is. Maybe like some type of marinade or dressing. But this is what, when I got the frozen chicken and put it in a Ziploc bag, I just clipped this and put the whole thing in there. Just let the chicken kind of get this flavor. All right. So is that everything? I think that's everything. I did pin the link, so if you guys are going to do the authentic one, let me just see. Chicken, let me get some olive oil, salt and pepper. Do I want to do the onion powder, paprika, and parsley? Okay. All right, we'll figure this out. So salt and pepper, staples. All Around Natural Beauty says, is it pesto? Maybe we're having pesto chicken. That'll go well with our Tuscan mac and cheese, right? So I do have fresh parsley here. It's looking kind of sad. It's parsley, right? I always get parsley and cilantro, and I'm out of water, yeah. So we got parsley. But if you don't have the fresh one, you can get dried. Onion powder, butter, onion. I'm not doing all that. I'm gonna be honest with you guys, this is not a simple recipe. That's why I'm doing the hacks. The ingredient list alone, look, it starts here and then it continues all the way to the back. I'm not doing that. But you can see garlic, sun-dried tomatoes, so I do have those. Flour, not using that. Chicken broth, no, half and half. No, we're using sour cream. Italian seasoning, okay, macaroni, spinach. It says you can substitute kale for the spinach. That's what I'm gonna do. Parmesan cheese. I always get grated and shredded confused, but I do have, yeah, have Parmesan in their fridge. Mozzarella, cheddar, and parsley. All right. Italian seasoning and onion powder. Okay. I probably won't use all of this, y'all, but we got time. This chicken is still, it's just sitting there. All right. All right, let's get a beverage. Panera iced coffee, even though the ice is gone. Almond milk and sugar-free vanilla syrup. All right. So since we got some new people here, let me just play for you all. This is my video, so I'm not going to copyright strike myself. While I get our ingredients together, I'm going to show you all when Avi was here in the kitchen with me, the collab that we did while I empty the oven because we need to preheat the oven. And y'all know I use it for storage. So let me just show you guys her technique, and we're going to try and recreate this. All right, so in case anybody doesn't know, it's this one holiday recipe, holiday cooking collab with AV to the 7th power. All right, so let me go back a little bit so y'all can see. We're putting it in the oven. I'm just gonna get it to the point where we drain the pasta out, and I'll turn it up so y'all can hear. So you see she's doing the mac and cheese and the sour cream and the egg. All right, there we go. Let me bring your pasta back. You can have that. I'm gonna empty it the oven. On the glass dish, or you're just gonna put the pasta directly in there? I'm going to start with putting the pasta directly in there. Okay, you want me to put that forward? Yeah. Okay. So I'm liking this technique so far. So we just boiled the pasta, and you guys can see it's in the dish. Yep. Next, I'm taking olive oil. Just gonna put this half in this way. Ooh. Okay. Olive oil. We're gonna do salt and pepper. All right. Alright, so we'll start with the pepper. We're gonna go in with the salt. Alright, this next part is a little cleaner. Okay. Now tell us why it's clear. I'm gonna be honest because like when I first saw it, I was just like, I don't know if that makes sense. Okay. You're going to need for this part 2 eggs and sour cream. Hear me out. Hear me out. What this does, and then we're gonna put in cheese. What this is gonna do is it's almost like a binding type of thing where it brings everything together. It's gonna look a little crazy. I'm gonna be honest, it looks a little nuts. But then when you put it in the oven is it's at 400. So when you put it in there, the cheese starts to melt, right? And you'll see what it looks like because it's just like that ooey gooey, that ooey gooey cheese, right? That's what we want. We want the cheese pull, right? Yes. Like not even that, but just that like soft melt. Like if you think about a grilled cheese sandwich, like that type of melt, right? So that's what I'm hoping to accomplish. So again, if it was a little crazy, that is why. Okay. We have somebody with heavy hands in the chat. Okay. So let's pause it there. So hopefully you guys were able to see. Hey, Lily, thank you so much for being here, my dear. I just like to clean the oven before I turn it on because anything that's in there, it's going to kind of make it like set even more. Y'all know we got beautiful new appliances. So I'm going to go ahead and preheat the oven to 400, which is the temperature that AV used. My pots collection. Oh my gosh. Okay. So let's see if we can get started on that part. All right. So we need a casserole dish that we can put our already cooked pasta in. So for the recipe, we used a box of rotini with AV, just a standard box of pasta, and this is the same 13 by 9 dish that we use. So I'm going to see if this hack can work. And just for a little bit of nonstick, I'm going to put some olive oil just into the bottom of the glass dish. This is just me. Y'all know the first time I always do it their way, and then after that I doctor it up. But I'm just gonna brush the oil on here so that when we take this pasta out tomorrow, whatever, it's not like all the way stuck and it's easier for me to clean. So this could be like the cooking spray of your choice, but since she uses olive oil, I'm just gonna kind of get in here with a pastry brush. It's also part of the Brandless collection. I do have a 10% discount code for y'all. So I'm just gonna go all the way around the sides and on the edges here. You know, sometimes you have the cheese kind of splatter. So just going around the edges. All right. So we call it being greased up. So y'all can see it's nice and shiny. All right. So I'm going to open up this pre-cooked pasta. And just put it in here. Sometimes you get stuff that's not labeled, but we know what it is. We know what to do with it. All right. So I'm just going to put this in here, and then I'm going to, this is just coming out of the fridge, so it's a little bit clumpy, but I'm just going to get in here. I'll wash my hands and just use my hands to separate it. And if you don't have pre-cooked pasta, that's fine. This is where the only thing I'm wondering, since you saw when I made this with AV, we put the pasta in here directly after like boiling it and straining it. So it was already hot. So when we started putting our other ingredients in there, they kind of the cheese started to melt already. So I'm just gonna figure it out as I go. Interesting massage. All right, so we've got our pasta in here. Let me wash again. I see O-Man in the chat. Hello, O-Man. Thank you so much for stopping by. So nice to have you. All right, so if you guys saw in the video with AB, yes, sir. Thank you so much for being here. All is well. I'm making some chicken and mac and cheese. The gongs may be hungry when they come back. I never know when they come back from their dads if they're already eaten or they're going to be famished. So I just err on the side of feed them. All right, so I've got some Bertolli olive oil. Just use the olive oil that you have, but this is what AB did in the recipe. So I'm just kind of drizzling that on there. And I'll go ahead and get a just try and disperse that a little bit in the same utensils, also part of the Brandless collection. All right, so we got oil on the bottom and oil here, little olive oil. All right, and then what else did she do? Since this pasta was already cooked, I'm just gonna taste one. I'm sure it's not salted at all. Mom said taste as you go. Don't ever serve people something you haven't tasted. Y'all know I can't eat this stuff. I am maintaining an 80+ pound weight loss with at least 20 more to go, but I eat sugar-free, dairy-free, and gluten-free, but I still taste the food that I make for others. That's why it's taking me so long. Okay, just tastes like plain pasta and olive oil. So we need to salt it well. I was looking for the big container. This is my Himalayan pink salt. And then pasta, we'll see how this turns out. You know, especially pasta, you want to cook it in salted water. They say it's supposed to taste like the ocean because you really want that flavor all the way down into the pasta. This is a little bit of a hack. Will it work? I don't know. We'll see. So we've got our pink Himalayan salt, and then we're going to do some fresh cracked black pepper. So AB's recipe was just salt and pepper, but since we're making an elevated mac and cheese, O-Man says pink salt is very strong. Really? Okay. There's so many different salts, you guys. I think I'm out of the, oh, this is what I'm using. This just came from the Dollar Tree, Himalayan pink salt. They say the natural salts are better absorbed by the body, but absolutely use whatever works for you. I don't have to watch out for salt. I do have to watch out for sugar. So please adjust accordingly. That's why I'm your substitute teacher. All right. So we've got salt and pepper in here. I'm just going to stir it up a little bit. Stir it up. Now for the regular mac and cheese, it was just salt and pepper. But since this is a Tuscan version, we're going to add the extra stuff that was in this recipe, like the onion powder, Italian seasoning, and I'll put some parsley in there, and then we'll also garnish with parsley. So far, this is just pre-cooked pasta, oil, salt, and pepper. All right, so that's good. All right, so since we're making the Tuscan mac and cheese, and you can see not only do we have salt and pepper, onion powder, paprika, and dried parsley. So we got some onion powder. I have been to Tuscany, and it is kind of in the central part of Italy. It's where more of the land is, and it's a very meat-eating carnivore, like rustic kind of Italy, part of Italy, or Italy, as they say. So we've got a little onion powder in here. So I'm sure what makes it Tuscan, because clearly I'm not, is just adding the meat and like the robust flavors to like a mild mac and cheese. 2 teenage boys, they'll eat everything. All right, so we've got onion powder. Thought I saw Italian seasoning. Yeah. Also on the back page, Italian seasoning. So we're going to put some of that in there. Almond Eye says this giveaway box is fire. You've never seen, oh, that's what it's called, orecchiette, in a giveaway box. Absolutely. Okay, so it's locked up. We'll see if it comes back. Look at almond eyes. Yes, and I have learned, so this pasta, you all, I learned this in Italy. There are hundreds of different pasta shapes. Some, they are local to different regions and they pair them with the different sauces. So this one right here, has it come back? It's still locked up. So this little, okay, here it comes. This little circle is called orecchiette. That's what almond eyes is talking about. And you can see this like spiral shape. It's because it's like close to the ear or shape of the ear. So that's why they call this orecchiette. And what I learned is that the different sauces, you know, they have these little pockets for the sauce and the cheeses to get up in there. So if you're eating something like light and delicate, that's why you have like a shrimp scampi with like angel hair, it just kind of glides on. And then if you're eating, I don't know, like a ravioli or with AB, we did the corkscrew pasta, rigatoni, or probably rigatone. So many different ones. So it's just when you get to travel and experience and you learn kind of the history of food, I don't know, I could nerd out on it. Y'all may just want to eat. So let's focus. But yes, this is a giveaway box. I picked it up as a pandemic habit. One of my Airbnb guests brought one home and I was like, what is that? And she told me, oh yeah, they're giving away food. And I was like, what? So, you know, during the pandemic, all these places that, I don't know if it was restaurants or farmers that were probably going to toss it anyway. No shame in my game. So I just drive through, they pop up your trunk and put a box in there, and it's kind of like surprise. In all seriousness, I live in a cul-de-sac with some seniors that aren't as mobile, and so I give away 80 to 90% of what I pick up, and I do kind of like Meals on Wheels. I'll drop off food for them, but if there are ingredients that I want to recreate something with, then I'll try those. Wilbert says, is this a good noodle for mac and cheese? I don't know, sir. Let's give it a try. I have no idea. All right, so we got our Italian seasoning in here, and it says dried parsley. We'll go ahead and put some dried parsley in here, and then we'll garnish with the fresh parsley. So you can already see this mac and cheese is going to have a lot more flavor than your standard, which we love the standard. Wilbert says you're trolling. Wilbert, you are our original troll here. It's not the same without you. All right, so you guys like the close-up, so I'd like to give you a little view, and I'm just gonna try and mix it all in. I don't know, almond eyes, since you know about pasta, I do remember hearing this is orecchiette. What is orecchiette usually served with? I'm thinking because it's got all these little loops and stuff in here, this would be a great pasta for like a robust meat sauce. There goes our oven. That means that it is at temperature. So it sings when it's the preheat is done. What does Wilbert say? The title says mac and cheese, and I ask if it's good for mac and cheese. Honestly, let's see what pasta they used in the picture. Is it on the recipe? Okay, I don't know if you can see here, it says elbow macaroni about halfway down. So I'm sure you could use any pasta that you like, but the recipe that I got this from, you guys can see the elbow macaroni, which is very common for mac and cheese, kind of that U shape. All right. So we've got our pasta greased up with olive oil, salt, pepper, onion powder, Italian seasoning, and parsley. So let me just give it one more little taste. A little corkscrew here. I would love that in like a cream sauce, right? Much better. Woo! It tastes rustic already. What does Oh Man say? Sometimes I feel like I'm doing too much. Am I the only one who slowly layers, seasons, sauce, cheese, and repeat? Y'all, I make this stuff as I go. Cooking is very subjective. and I learn from y'all because I don't know. There are shortcuts and hacks, and then there are also, the authentic way to do it. I said inspired. I don't know if this is gonna work out. That's why we do this together. Sounds like a good meal? Absolutely. Oh man, you do it however you like it. Absolutely. All right. So if you remember this part of the video, imagine this just came out, salt, pepper, and then what AV had was Colby cheese. Oh no, the eggs and sour cream. All right. So she cracks 2 eggs in here. All right, so we have 1 egg. And this kind of gives you that cream sauce that makes everything, like she said, like a binder, right? And I was like, do you need to beat them up first? She was like, no, just crack them in there. Okay. And then sour cream. I never miss when I cook. Thank you. Well, Wilbert, it's a hybrid. Wilbert is asking, is this AV's mac and cheese? This is my hybrid of AV's. AV's was just salt, pepper. This is going to have the Italian seasonings, sun-dried tomato, cheese, kale. It's going to have a lot going on, but I'm using her shortcut. Let me know if you caught the video. If not, I'll play it again. All right, I'm just putting a squeeze of sour cream. So this is not dairy-free and this is not gluten-free. All right. So this is just regular Daisy sour cream. And if you saw in the video with the hot pasta, y'all, did y'all hear that? Okay, let me get my devices. Sounds like we have a stream sponsor. Stream sponsors always come to the front of the class. Let me get to a good stopping point and I'll play the video, or at least that part again, so y'all can see. And then I think what I'm gonna do, I'm trying to see how I want to do this. All right, so we got the egg and the sour cream in here. All right. So let's see what we got. I know, oh man says money dropping. Uh-oh. Let's see. We have Marie, wherever you are. We got Melly Mel in the house. Thank you so much for being here, Melly Mel. If you would like to see the full experience, please join Maggie, the substitute teacher, on Facebook or YouTube. All right. So we got Marie in the house, and Marie sends it's already started, y'all, an $8 super chat, and it says, let Wilbert sponsor High Value Hero. So we're gonna put $8 on Wilbert's tab. So Wilbert is gonna go up on the board. Thank you so much, Marie. Today's Tuscan mac and cheese is brought to you by our High Value Hero, Wilbert. Thank you so much. Yes, and I'll show the video one more time. All right, I tried to move, oh, y'all can't see. I'm trying to do different things with my ring light so y'all can see. Oh, goodness gracious. All right, so here's what I think I'm going to do. I'll show you guys again, but let me go ahead and get this in the oven for 15 minutes. So far, we've got AV's recipe. Then I think I'm gonna make a sauce with the veggies. All right, so we've got some cheese here. 10 plus sounds, you know, we love our High Value Hero in the building. Thank you so much, Wilbert. Class is not the same without you. All right, so at this point, and I'll replay the video again, AV had blocks of Colby Jack cheese that she kind of tucked into the pasta, and then she put it in for like 15 minutes to let it melt, and then we put another layer of cheese on top. All right, so I am just going to go in here And I'm going to stir this cheese in. So this is the cheddar cheese that kind of came in the... All right, y'all heard it. Wilbert is looking. All right, y'all. It has begun. All right. Let's see, what do we got? Let me just clear some of the... All right. Just want to make it clean for you guys. So Wilbert has sent $8.01 for the Custard Explosion High Value Ramekin. All right, Wilbert. I don't think I have ever had a troll sponsor a stream, but if I understand you correctly, Wilbert is paying it forward. So Marie has had Wilbert sponsor the stream, but it looks like from what I'm seeing, Wilbert is having Custard Explosion sponsor the stream. So today's Tuscan mac and cheese is brought to you by Custard Explosion for $8.01. Let me get a towel. Oh God. We'll just have to use a paper towel. No, I have some, right? Yeah. Yeah, that towel might not be the best, but now our stream sponsor is Custard Explosion, $8.01. And for anybody who doesn't know what Custard Explosion is, I did get a custom troll made for me. I tried to make creme brulee, simple ingredients, difficult technique. I was trying to get the custard out of the water bath. It exploded on me, my hair, my apron, the fridge. It was a whole mess. And so Custard Explosion was born. Yes, it's a workout, y'all. It is, but that's okay. I'm willing to work for it. All right, let me just wash my hands. We're gonna mix in this cheese. But thank you, Wilbert, for sponsoring the stream through Custard Explosion. All right, so I'm pretending that these cheese shreds are kind of like the cubed cheese, and I'll play it again so you guys see what I'm doing. And then this is gonna go in the oven 15 minutes at 400, just to kind of get kind of melty, and then we'll continue with all the other goodness. Sun-dried tomatoes, kale or spinach, and we'll put Parmesan and some more cheese on top, and I'll show you guys. Oh dear. Do y'all get this joke? Oh, we got Brandon Eljet in the house. Hello, sir. Thank you so much for being here. Your favorite meal is Tuscan mac and cheese? Oh dear, I'm nervous, y'all. I've never made this before. So we're doing a hybrid of AV's recipe and this one that I found online. Thank you so much for being here, Brandon. O-Man says, Wilbert's real identity is Bruce Wayne. Is that a superhero? Is that the Incredible Hulk? I should know as a boy mom, but y'all, I don't know these superheroes. I just make the snacks. All right, just wiping off the handles here. Anytime you have a little bit of spill, I try to wipe it just so it doesn't get caked on. So we're gonna put this in the oven 15 minutes. Okay. All right, So this was pasta. It was pre-cooked for me, but this could be your rinsed pasta. Salt, pepper, garlic powder, no, onion powder, Italian seasoning, egg, sour cream, and then cheese blocks or cheese shreds mixed in. All right. I think in the video, AB did 10 minutes. I'm going to do 15 minutes just because my pasta came out of the fridge. It wasn't like boiled hot, okay? And then I'll show you guys the video for anyone who just hopped in. Let's do 15 minutes. Okay, good. Y'all remember last time I did 6 hours instead of 6 minutes. Okay. Bruce Wayne is Batman. Oh, shucks. Sorry, y'all. Don't get offended. I remember when the boys were little, we went to like a superhero birthday party, and I didn't know the difference between like DC and Marvel. Don't judge me. I make the snacks, y'all. This is my value. And I was like, people were like, you don't know DC? And I was like, eh. So our chicken is struggling in there. Big Bird is still trying to turn. All right, let's see. I'll put some stuff away and I'll just play that little clip again so you all can see. And I'm gonna put away the ingredients that we've used. I'll just keep that open. All right, so there's me and AB. Let me go back. Wilbert had asked. Okay, so AB and I did a collab. This is her mac and cheese recipe. We had just taken the pasta out and drained it, so you guys are going to see her approach. Do you put anything on the glass dish, or are you just going to put the pasta directly in there?
I'm going to start with putting the pasta directly in there.
Okay, you want me to go ahead and pour it?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So I'm liking this technique so far. So we just boiled the pasta, and you guys can see it's in the dish.
Yep. Next, I'm taking olive oil. Just gonna put a tad and just drizzle it.
Ooh. Okay.
We're gonna do salt and pepper.
All right.
All right. So we'll start with the pepper. I'm gonna go in with the salt. All right. This next part is a little weird.
Okay. Now tell us why.
I'm gonna be honest because, like, when I first saw it, I was just like, I don't know if that makes sense.
Okay.
You're going to need for this part 2 eggs and sour cream.
Okay.
Hear me out. Hear me out. What this does, and then we're gonna put in the cheese. What this is gonna do is it's almost like a binding type of thing where it brings everything together. It's gonna look a little crazy. I'm gonna be honest, it looks a little nuts. But then when you put it in the oven is it pretty good?
Yes, it's at 400.
So when you put it in there, the cheese starts to melt, right? And you'll see what it looks like. It's just like that ooey gooey, that ooey gooey cheese, right?
That's what we want. We want the cheese pull, right?
Yeah. Like not even that, but just that like soft melt. Like if you think about a grilled cheese sandwich, like that type of melt, right? So that's what I'm hoping to accomplish. So again, if it looks a little crazy, that is why. Okay.
We have somebody with him.
Okay.
So let's see. And love him. He is such a huge supporter of Meat Attorney, and it's our promise.
So egg.
Right? It's gonna look a little crazy, but just trust me. Wait till you see this.
Do you need a different utensil, or you're okay with the wooden?
I think I'm good with the wooden.
Okay.
I think this is open. Right?
Yeah, it's open. You can go in with the sour cream now.
Okay, Maggie's got sour cream on it. It's like a
Squeeze.
I've never seen a squeeze version.
Let's see.
Just cleaning up,
Thank you,
y'all.
Thane. In all seriousness, that's incredibly generous. You all, we're just figuring this thing out, and I appreciate it so much. Thank you, Wilbert. Thank you, everyone. Thane is now our stream sponsor. So she's constructing. You scrambled an egg over there?
Yeah. Just to get everything fine. Okay. Just to kind of get it all in there.
All right, so,
Put the sour cream in.
oh, hello, Terrell. Thank you so much for being here. So we got a couple comments. So let me just pause here. Y'all can see what AB is doing. So thank you so much. We got some new people in the house. I see, is it Rodnia? And I don't know if it's a ma'am or a sir, but I'm going to say hello, sir. Thank you so much for being here. He says this is fantastic. I so appreciate that. Thank you. Everybody say welcome. We have Skippy in the house. My first time seeing Skippy. Hello, Skippy. Thank you for being here. Skippy is asking, can you put cayenne pepper in it? Absolutely. I'm sure that goes really, really well with mac and cheese. I was looking. I know it's like, what don't I have? But I didn't see cayenne pepper. So what I will put in it for you, Skippy, is a little bit of paprika to give us the smokiness. Did it lock up on us? Oh, here it comes. A little bit of paprika. And I did put black pepper in it, but I know my ex-husband used to like black pepper on mac and cheese and eggs. Anything with a mild flavor, you can absolutely add the pepper of your choice. And I think our recipe, oh, it does have, oh, paprika goes on the chicken. So I'll put some of that on it for you. Absolutely. All right, who else do we have? Terrell is in the house, also part of the Lead Attorney Mastermind. Terrell is about to go live. He is our team principal. He is an actual principal. Y'all know I'm not a real teacher. I work for a software company, but I do teach you food substitutions. And Terrell says he wants to show love. Thank you so much for being here. And he says, my show calms you down. Your show always calms my hype behind. I know, right? Exactly. Oh, Wilbert is here for the smoked paprika on the mac and cheese. Okay, fantastic. So you guys see what AV is doing here. 1 second. So we're taking AV's mac and cheese recipe, her one pot wonder. This is corkscrew pasta. We strained it, put it in this pan or this casserole dish, 2 eggs, sour cream, salt and pepper, and then you're gonna see her put the cheese blocks in here.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna get our veggies prepped.
So, like I said, crazy.
All right, I just need some butter. We're gonna wilt this. I'm gonna let you guys watch this and go get the butter out of the fridge, and we're gonna get our veggies ready. Lead attorney is calling me out. Okay, yes, I'll take your dirty dishes. I was hoping everybody would forget, but now it's my turn to, how do I say, to make my confession. Lead attorney says, we did see Maggie in the mastermind on her rollers. I think my overhead has locked up and struggled streaming, but it's okay. But what I'm doing is I got the big thing, the cheese, and over here it goes. I struggle streaming, sit tight, and resets on its own. I didn't see the regular butter, so we're gonna use plant butter. I want you guys to be able to see. All right, so you guys can see here. Those are blocks of cubed cheese that she's putting in with the hot pasta, and I use the shredded. Okay. Okay, so let me open the door for you. All right, so we are at that point. We put hers in the oven and ours is in the oven. Who do we have here? We got that dude named Dave in the house. Also let's pause here. Also part of the Lead Attorney community. Thank you so much for being here. He's part of the mastermind. You all know him. You love him. That dude named Dave has an incredible reaction channel. I go over there sometimes and ninja watch because, sometimes the content gets a little racy, and I'm the wholesome one here, but it's okay. He does an incredible show. You all please shout him out and say hello. Mona, if you're still in here, could you please drop that dude named Dave's channel? Anybody who has a YouTube channel, y'all are here to support me, so I want to support you. Give us the name of your channel, what's coming up next on your channel. Terrell, if you're still in here, let us know what you're covering tonight. If you have a family business, you guys are here to support me, so I always want to support you. Okay, so our mac and cheese is in the oven. Yes. So for the first pass, and that's AV texting me right now. Let me just respond back really quick. Absolutely. All right. So what we're going to make is we're going to make like a little sauce like a butter sauce with it's supposed to be spinach, sun-dried tomatoes, and some other stuff. So we're gonna kind of make that down. I think they use like flour to make it like a little roux. I'm not gonna do the flour, and then we're gonna pour that all over the pasta, toss it with some more, top it with some more cheese, and then bake it. All right. So we got 5 more minutes on the pasta. Oh, 10 Plus Sound says, great stream tonight. AV is referring to the Wizard of Oz. Yeah, did I miss that? Yeah, AV is incredible. Y'all already know her. Please support her. She's also in the Lead Attorney Mastermind, law student, professional. Just, she's incredible. Yeah, Dave, don't be sugarcoating nothing. Yes, there was one stream I tuned in and somebody had made him mad. And I was like, you know how when you're a little kid, or that's me. Maggie's a rule follower. I don't want any problems. I think I got like one spanking in my life, and my brother was always into something. And so when your siblings in trouble, how you just stay there and you're like, y'all remember when Brandon came in telling us to submit? So I don't want no problems. 10 Plus Sound says, great stream tonight. What is Terrell talking about tonight? I'm covering a mother that literally catfished her daughter. I saw your thumbnail. That is crazy. Rodney says TLA was spicy with AV. Yeah, I caught part of it, y'all. I work from home, so if I'm in Zoom meetings, I kind of come in and out of the stream, but I need to go back and watch the replay. But yes, y'all know we love the lead attorney, but he is racy sometimes, but he has earned the right to be. It is his channel. Okay. All right. So let me get my cooktop and a little pot here, and we are going to wilt down our veggies. So let's plug this up so you all can see. So this is not part of AV's recipe, but this would be a great way if you have kiddos or family members that don't like to eat their veggies. Mom always used to sneak ours into food that we were gonna eat. Y'all see my little arm for my little cell phone? You can do this too. Ooh. Our chicken isn't done. No way in the world. Let's see what it looks like. Oh, it fell. Y'all see my chicken is man down. So I'm going to lift it back up and put it on the spinner. Not with my hands, I've already burned myself, but this is my second one, Wilbert knows. So let me show you guys. So Victoria, if you're still in and you were looking at my air fryer, so it has this little, I don't know what it is, but when you need to go in there and lift up anything that's on the spit, you hold it with this so you don't touch the hot steel. So I'm gonna try and put it back on the spinner so our chicken can continue to cook, because that's what's gonna go on our pasta. Ooh, it's dripping out. I gotta clean up on all 3. One second, y'all. All right, I think I got it in there. Whew. Hold on, I gotta clean up. It dripped out a little bit. All right. 2 more minutes on the pasta. All right, let's see if we can turn this back on. And let's use the chicken button. Hopefully it'll turn. It had fallen off. The inside of my air fryer has like 2 little grooves. If you get that spit on there well, it'll rotate. Did I do it or no? I don't think I got it in there right. 1 second. Nah, it's not all the way sat down in the groove. 1 second, y'all. I want to get it right. Let me see if I can. I'm coming, y'all. There we go. The air fryer will not defeat me. All right, y'all, we got it spinning. Sometimes it's more trouble than it's worth, but I like to try. What are y'all saying? Chicken down? Yeah, chicken was down. Skippy says chicken down. Y'all can see. I got it in there. It's turning. Oh, Do Better Podcast is coming through saying just show us. Our timer is done. All right. Y'all, I got this new oven and it does all this fancy stuff. We're going to take our mac and cheese out and take a quick look at it. What was I going to say? I can't remember. Oman says, it'll come back to me, y'all. Hey, Maggie, I'm in half a mind to raise some chickens and send you some fresh eggs for every stream. I love it. I use eggs all the time. Please. I would love it. If you guys want to buy groceries, got to figure out how to. Well, you guys support so much. The chicken is flown the coop. Y'all are so funny. Thank you, Rodney. All right. So let's take out our partially cooked mac and cheese and let's see how it's looking. Woo! Ooh, y'all, the Italian seasoning and all that good stuff. It's very, yeah. All right. All right. So let me set this down for just a second. All right. So this is kind of partially done. So y'all see we have, and AB didn't mess with hers, but I'm going to go ahead and mess with mine. At this point, and I'll show you the video that AB did. Literally, once the cubes of cheese melted, we did another blanket of cheese on top. And if you don't want the veggies or the chicken, you could cover it with the cheese. So what I'm going to do, oh yeah, it's nice and crusty. So your sour cream and your egg are cooked through. Smells incredible. Chicken's having a bad day. Oh, it's still in there. Yeah, I know chicken is having a bad day. All right, so I'm going to taste one of these pieces just to see how we're doing with flavor and salt. I'm going to set it to the side for a second. We're going to saute our vegetables down quickly and then pour them in and see if we can get it back in there. So taste as you go. I just want to see how we're doing with salt, with seasonings. It's not all the way cheesy yet, but we're going to give it a try. It's a little mild. So if you have your cayenne pepper, if you like mild, go with it. For Wilbert, we're going to do a little smoked paprika. That helps with color too. And I'm just going to stir it up for a second. Then I want to get our veggies done. All right. Flavor is good. I thought it was going to be really hot, and I'm like, why isn't it burning my tongue? But remember, this pasta was already cooked, but we've kind of doctored it up well. Can't really tell that this wasn't freshly boiled. But if you have time to boil it, absolutely. All right, so we're just going to move this for a second. All right, so I'm going to we're not going to use all of this kale. Let's use all of the tomatoes though. All right. All right, so I'm getting a pretty big skillet with the top. So we're going to wilt down our veggies just so they're soft enough in some butter. If you have regular butter, please use that. Who do we have? The original Pharaoh. Thank you for being here. If you want to join us on Facebook or YouTube, you can have the full experience. This is what I have, plant butter. Rodney says, yes, oh yes. You liking it so far? All right. So this is what I have. If you have regular butter, that's perfectly fine. I don't want a whole stick. That might be a bit much, but it's for the... Let me go ahead and turn this on. start with half. Just enough to kind of steam this down. If you have fresh spinach, this is where you would use fresh spinach. And I'm not following the recipe exactly. Okay. So much going on. All right. I'm just looking at the instructions. All right. That's done. Let's do a half stick of butter. If you want a good flavorful way to cook cabbage or saute down your spinach, I like butter, or you could use the oil of your choice. Maybe olive oil would be good because, hey, we're using, this is an Italian inspired, okay? Okay, Dad just texted, they're on their way. Perfect. Rodney says Maggie's going rogue. That's what cooking is. It's subjective, right? Interpret it the way you can. Yeah, this will be plenty. All right, so what I'm gonna do while that's melting down, if you have the jarred sun-dried tomatoes, you could probably just skip the butter because they already have oil in them. I'm gonna open up these sun-dried tomatoes and put them in here. Mmm. Oh, yeah. Smells very earthy. Let those sizzle a little bit, and then I'm gonna put the kale in there. But I would say any vegetables that you want in that pasta. If you don't have butter, use olive oil. If you're using, oh God. Once it hits the heat, the smell. Okay, we're gonna let these kind of soften up. I'm gonna put the top on them, and I'm gonna rinse the kale, and I'm gonna tell you why. We have Karen in the house. Thank you so much for being here. Oh, got it on me, trying to be fancy. All right. So we'll season, we'll give it a taste in a moment, see how those are seasoned up. Okay, if you like kale salads, Cooking by Feel is so organic. Thank you so much, Rodney. I appreciate that. Oh man says you love my work. Thank you. The boys are on their way, so let's see what they say about taste. Okay, here's the thing with kale. If you have fresh spinach, just get a handful of the leaves, toss it in there. That's nice and mild. Here's a hack I learned. If you like kale, but it's bitter, you want to reverse the way you prepare it of the order. Meaning, usually with vegetables, like if you had leaves of kale, we would rinse off the whole thing and then chop it up. However, whatever ingredient is in kale that gives it that bite that makes it bitter is released when you cut it. So the chef that I saw said, ooh, very fragrant. Cut the kale first and then rinse it, okay? That way you release whatever those oils are and then you rinse them away. So I'm going to get a colander. Yeah. Drop some out. Oh, y'all, coloring the oil beautifully. This will give us some nice color. Get me a little choked up. This will give us some nice color. Ooh, they're browning fast. Let me turn that down. And we'll give it a taste. And then put our kale in. You don't need to cook them all the way down, just to give them a little bit of softness. All right. So we have this big bag of kale salad. It might already be washed, but just to make sure it's not bitter. And you guys can make kale chips from this. Whatever leafy green you like. Ah, Rodney says you learned something new today. Yes, absolutely. So if you're gonna make a kale salad, chop it first. Just take it out of the bag and chop it first. Rinse it at this stage. So I'm gonna rinse this off. All right. So that way, if you're gonna do a kale salad or kale chips, they're less bitter. So these are getting nice and smoky. I want to taste them, season a little bit, and then we'll add our kale in here. And you know, butter will brown quickly, so maybe the olive oil would have been a better choice. But let's just give one of these a try. Nice smoky roasted red pepper. No, sun-dried tomatoes. I'm like, what? Seasoned really well. You can put a touch of salt if you want to, but I think it's excellent. All right. So we have our rinsed off kale or whatever leafy green of your choice. Let me turn this up a little bit now. And just stir it up just so we can get this soft. Beautiful colors, right? With the white of the pasta. Then I think once it softens down, I'll put some Parmesan cheese on here. Yeah. Okay. I think we're good. I think that's everything that I'm gonna do. And then while it's baking, it just goes back in the oven, I think for like 10 more minutes just to get bubbly and brown. Then we'll slice some chicken breast. I heard something. Did you all hear something? Oh my goodness. Thank you all so much. Hasn't come through on this device yet. But thank you. I have multiple devices going and y'all know they come in at different times. Let's see. It's hard because I want to pay attention to y'all. All right, hasn't come through yet, but thank you, wherever. Oh, all right. Y'all see how beautiful and green this is? All right. Let's go ahead and turn this off. So you can do more or less. I probably should have done more kale. Look at that, y'all. Isn't that beautiful? I don't know a picture of that. What does Oh Man say? I see your comment. 1 second. Let me try and get this in the oven. Y'all, this is beautiful. Let me do a quick little video. All right. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to do one more taste, just a little taste. Always taste as you go because each ingredient kind of, what's it called? Not dampens, but, you know, changes the flavor. I'm going to add a little salt. Actually, I'll do some Parmesan cheese. I'm going to go with the Italian flavors in here, which has salt in it. And then I'm going to put some Parmesan cheese. See if that gives it the salt and the umami. Especially with the kale, which is really mild. Woo, hot. Still need some salt. I should have had this ready. All right. But y'all see what's going on here. All right, let's give a little piece of kale. Excellent. And I'm going to put in this Parmesan cheese that came. And it's okay if it doesn't melt down here. I'm going to put this all in our pasta, cover with one more layer of cheese. All right. So savory, so good. We have Gia in the house. Hello, Gia. Thank you so much for being here. All right. So this is what we have so far. We're going to switch. I'm going to bring the mac and cheese over. Let's not risk it. Let's move this. Yeah, our chicken is looking nice and done, y'all. Just want to make sure. All right, so I'm gonna add the veggies in here. Where are they? All right, so this is buttered sun-dried tomatoes, kale, could be spinach for you, could be olive oil. Just get 2 colorful vegetables. Think of the Italian flag, right? If you can't have tomato, roasted red pepper. If you don't like kale, use spinach. Just get kind of creative. All right, so let's see if we can kind of tuck this in there so there's a little bit in every bite. What does Oman say? You should start a garden channel and have us going on an adventure with you. Then we can guess what you're going to make before you cook it. I do have an adventure coming up. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm knocking my stuff over. Thank you so much for the tip. My mom is the gardener. I'm not good at it, but I will definitely take you guys on all of my adventures. All right, y'all. I'm moving fast because the boys their dad just texted they're on the way. So I want to make sure the food is ready when the kiddos come through the door. All right. Make sure your counters are clean. All right, so I'm just kind of trying to get a little bit of kale and sun-dried tomatoes. I keep calling them roasted red peppers in every bite. Then we're gonna cover the whole thing with more cheese. All right? Should take pictures along the way since Wilbert likes my, what's it called? My shorts. That's beautiful, y'all. Look at that. Let me take one with the flash. Even if you just ate it like this. It's incredible. Let me do a video. Social media. It's like, what does Lead Attorney say? Everything is content. So I just try to take pictures of everything. All right, and stitch them together. Oh, I put the cheese away. Why did I do that? All right, y'all, I think our bird is good. So let's go ahead and cover this and put it back in the oven. Get every little corner covered up. Even a little bit of Parmesan cheese or breadcrumbs or whatever you like. All right. So let's put this in the oven so it can get bubbly and brown. And then we're gonna see if we can cut up some chicken breast to arrange on top. All right. 12-second video for the shorts. Okay, thank you. All right, let's get this in here. I'm gonna put it on the bottom. Let's see, or the middle. And then we'll get our chicken out. All right, so you guys can see what we got going on. All right, beautiful casserole. Looks so good, thank you, Lisa. Beautiful casserole. So again, for anyone who just hopped on, I'm using AV's mac and cheese recipe, and we are going to, we're trying to make this Tuscan mac and cheese, okay? So they use spinach, I'm using kale, but that's the goal. Let's clean up here, take our chicken out. Yeah, it's nice and dark. 1 more minute on the chicken. All right, so let's clean up. And we'll get our chicken out and we'll see if we can cut up some strips of chicken breast, arrange it on the top. Mac and cheese is in there getting bubbly brown. And food is done. All right. 1 second, y'all. Cleaning as I go. done with the cheese. I'm gonna put the kale away. Maybe tomorrow for you all, I'll do tomorrow I'm doing the puff puff. I need to reach out to Thane if anybody knows how to get in touch with them. We're gonna do the African food tomorrow. The puff puff is tomorrow, 10 plus. I ordered these. Thane has been asking for a puff puff. I'm gonna make these. This is AV and Maggie's mac and cheese. It's AV's recipe with the shortcuts. So tell your African friends. Mom will be with me tomorrow, I hope, so she can tell me how well or not I'm doing. All right, let's turn off the chicken. All right, let's clean up. Wipe all of this down, clean counters. Okay, chicken is, woo! And did y'all see, I think we finally got it to spin around the whole thing once it shrunk down a little bit. So Big Bird is now Black Bird, right? African alert, absolutely. Rodney, are you African? Y'all know I was born in Ghana. Oh. So yes, yes, yes. Maggie is an African girl, raised in America, so that comes with its own challenges, but I try. I am the daughter of a retired home economics teacher. So, all right. So maybe we can make a nice kale salad tomorrow with like cranberries and a nice vinaigrette. And I can show you guys how to make some kale chips. All right, so let's clean off our counter. I got a cheese explosion. Lisa, I'm always wiping and washing. That's all I do. But if you're blessed to have a beautiful home and beautiful kitchen, we got to take care of it. Plus, y'all know y'all would talk about me if I was nasty. We're not doing that. We are not doing that. So I will err on the side of squeaky clean. Always get all this up, and I wash my hands multiple times. And yes, I have seen the cooking shows where people just get started and nobody's washed their hands. Yeah. All right, clean hands. Okay. So let's get Victoria's cutting board out and see if we can let our chicken have a moment before we butcher it. Rodney says cleanliness is next to godliness. Amen. All right. So we have our beautiful acacia wood cutting board. Thank you, Victoria. She bought this for the class. You all have been blessing me with classroom supplies. I do have a teacher's wish list, small stuff, big stuff. If you guys want me to use it, I've greased it up. It's oiled up. All right, so let's get our chicken out. All right, so the bird has a tan. All right, so we're gonna set him down here. Let's do a quick temperature check. Let's put it on Fahrenheit because I can mess it up. And we're gonna go in the breast, hopefully. We're at 165. All right, it says 171, so we're good and cooked. Always wanna make sure with poultry, if your steak is medium, that's fine, but you wanna be safe. All right, so this is here. So I'm gonna let All Around Natural Beauty says, beautiful, thank you. All right, so we've got this skewer in here. And again, this is hot. So let's see if I can take off one piece. Y'all, it is smoking. Y'all see this? bird is smoking. All right. So I'm going to take the skewer out if I can. I'm moving fast, but ideally you'd let it cool. So it's cooked. So I'm going to try and cut up some chicken breast so that it looks like our picture. If I can slice it nice. But you can use chicken thighs or whatever you have. So this is the inspiration. So I'm going to try and get this blackened chicken breast. And then, cut up the rest of the chicken for soup, maybe over that kale salad. All right, so we got that little screw out. Move that away from the food. Take out the, AV's cheese, mac and cheese is down there melting. All right, so let's see if we can get the, let's take the other one out. And these little skewers came with my air fryer. There we go. All right, got that piece out. All right, so this is inside the bird. Just be careful because those are hot. Those just came out of the oven. All right, so our bird is resting. So if you're really good at carving, let it rest for a minute. I am going to chop up just a little bit of fresh parsley, just as a garnish to put, I hear, they're here. Ah, okay, 1 second. Hey, I'm streaming. I made some mac and cheese, some Tuscan mac and cheese. You guys hungry? Where's your brother? Okay. All right, I'm almost done. If you want to taste it, that's fine. If you're tired, I understand. All right, so I'm just going to get a few sprigs of parsley to do a quick little chop just as a garnish for our mac and cheese, and then see if I can slice the chicken breast. All right, so let's rinse this off. Oh yeah, that's looking good. All right, we'll come to the chicken in just a minute. I just want to get a little chop on the parsley. Proper carving, but I'm just going to just for a little garnish. The green will look really nice on top of the mac and cheese. All right, 1 second. Hey, oh, that's going out. Yeah, if you would set that in the mailbox. Oh, those clothes go to your dad. Can you give him that bag, please? And then I'm making mac and cheese if you're hungry. Okay. I think our mac and cheese looks good. All right, so we have a good parsley garnish. That's just gonna go on top of the mac and cheese. And let's move this for a second. I'm running out of space. All right, let's see if we can get into our bird now. It's rested for just a moment so the juices can kind of settle. All right, if you're really good with carving, have at it. I use the kitchen shears. I literally just go in and cut right through it. I know. You want to have a good pair of kitchen shears because I just want the breast meat to cut up over the pasta. Get in there and Sorry for my vegan or vegetarian scholars. Hey, I'm just, I made some mac and cheese. I'm going to put, oh my gosh. Okay. All right, y'all. So let's get one chicken breast cut off, and then we will put it on. Oh, nice clear juices.
Where did you get a chicken?
Chicken came in the giveaway box.
These pots.
What do you mean, what are all these pots? I'm cooking. What is
all
this?
These pots?
What is this?
They're not even they're clean.
I know, I needed them.
You
Chicken
need
surgeon. Okay.
all of these pots.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Really? Okay, I'm almost done. Really? All right, so let's get, but this way you can get a beautiful like 8 pieces. And this is what I do. All right, y'all. So I'm just going in and cutting one breast out if I can. I may have to get in there with my hands. All we need are the strips. I might not be able to get that. All right, let's just go in with the knife. If it were a tender young chicken, it would have just, cut through, but we're gonna go in with this one. Oh, Marcus, they say they love your new hair. I'm just gonna hack the breastbone. If I can get it. What are you doing?
I'm saying thank you.
Oh, so this is the oldest. Y'all know Marcus, Swim Shady.
Hey.
Okay. Hey, Marcus, they like your hair, or Miss Lisa likes your hair. All right, y'all. So we're just gonna have to get in here with my hands. If I just, whew, it's hot. I really should let it cool. Oh man says no. Trust me, it's better with you all. Those of y'all who have been here, you know. But thank you for the compliment. All right. Sorry, y'all. I'm just gonna rip this. There we go. Whew. It's not gonna be as pretty. All right. So if we can get in here and let's take the wing off if we can. All right. So let's try and get a beautiful piece of breast meat. Try and keep some of that skin on here. Is the skin on the thumbnail? I try to recreate the thumbnail, y'all. Now this looks like just grilled chicken. Oh, it's boneless. Okay, so it's boneless chicken. All right. So let's see if we can keep some of that on for color. Let's take off the bone. All right. And I'm just going to cut strips. All right. Whew. What do you think, Maggie? May not be the best strips, but all right, we'll get the other breast. We got some color. It's not blackened on the skin, but it looks pretty good. And let's do the other breast. I think we can take the mac and cheese out. I'm just gonna rip this out, y'all. Sorry. Just want to get, I think that had 2 chicken breasts on it. And this is a baking hen. Did I taste it? I see the comments, y'all. Yeah, it is hot, but let me just try and get the breast meat. Mm. I am destroying the chicken. Sorry, y'all. But it's not going to go to waste. See if I can get this meat off the bone. I am clearly not a proper, like, chef that knows how to, like, properly butcher. Jeez. Jeez. It's hot, y'all. All right. It's nice and juicy. Let's give it a taste. So good. I see you, Wilbert. I'm almost done. Let's see if I can. It tastes so good. This is just for the photo. Oh, no. All right. At this point, sorry, y'all. All right, you ready? All right, we got enough boneless strips of chicken. Woo. Let us get our mac and cheese out. We got a nice brown. I was keeping an eye on it, and we're going to arrange it. You okay? All right, let me wash my hands. So what we have are try to get the beautiful boneless pieces of chicken. Oh my gosh. Sorry, y'all. Kim G is watching me dance. Rodney says, oh my. Wilbert wants me to put gloves on. I know. I should have. But honestly, what you should do is let the chicken cool. What you should do is let the chicken cool so that you can handle it. Thank you for the hearts and the flowers, Kim G. Wilbert, you eat a whole chicken? You can't eat this whole thing. Oh my gosh, y'all. Really? Skippy says I'm destroying that chicken. Spoke too soon. Yeah, it is hot. Okay, so let's take our mac and cheese out. And we'll see if we can, this is what we're going for. All right, so I'm gonna sprinkle with parsley and then I'm going to put the strips of chicken on there and it's it, that's it. So my strips aren't as beautifully cut, but this recipe calls for chicken breast. I wanted to kill two birds, so I did the rotisserie. All right, let's get our mac and cheese. Woo! Oh. What? All right. Oh. Be very careful. See? Thank you.
Those olives?
No, they were sun-dried tomatoes. So I'm gonna put.
It was definitely dry now.
I'm gonna put the parsley on here.
Wow, that is.
Y'all can hear it. All right, where's the parsley? Parsley. Oh, fresh parsley.
Most definitely lacking water. At least it looks nice.
Thank you.
A chicken.
All right, so we have our parsley. Oh my mac. And then, thank you. So let me give you guys the full view, and then we're gonna put the
That sounds good.
It sounds good, doesn't it? It is blazing hot.
I can hear flavors.
Y'all can hear it. This is a Tuscan. Oh, y'all can't see. I'll let you see the side so that it's cooked through. All right. Marcus, they say you need a hairnet. Just you wait. Argue with me about haircuts. Exactly. So y'all can see.
I didn't do anything to it.
Okay. So let's put the chicken on top and then serve up these boys. All right. So we're just going to put my chicken breast pieces aren't as. I think I should take a picture before. 1 second, y'all. I'm just going to take a picture in case it doesn't look good with the Maggie the Marvelous. Oh, thank you. I'm going to take a picture just in case it doesn't look very good with the chicken, because I do think this presentation is quite nice. All right. And it's locked up on us. All right, just taking pictures, y'all. We're going to do a couple pictures, one with the flash, one without the flash. All right. Ooh, y'all. Is it still locked up? Okay, it'll come back. And let me do my little video. All right, so we have a Tuscan mac and cheese with sun-dried tomato, kale, parsley, 2 different cheeses, eggs, and sour cream. All right.
You say kale?
Looks good? Looks good? Thank you, everyone. All right, so we're waiting for this one. It's locked up. Hopefully it'll reset on its own. So what I'm gonna do, y'all, I'm just gonna take the chicken breast because I don't wanna have to touch the camera. I'm gonna try and erase. Oh, it's back. Okay. All right, thank you. So I just took pictures and video. Now I'm just gonna put, this is supposed to be beautiful strips of blackened chicken, but y'all saw I had to hack the bird all to pieces. So I probably should like kind of tuck it in there. Yeah, but we're gonna serve it up to the kids. All right. I wish I had like that beautiful like blackened skin on there, but oh, thank you, Rodney. Thank you for being here. Welcome back anytime. All right. So this is the final. I don't know if y'all can see. Let me do one more picture and video and scoop it up. All right. And the chicken tastes excellent. And I saw your comments Once the gong starts circling, I just like to feed the boys. And then I'll go back and answer your questions. Okay, and then one little video. All right, so this is my attempt at the Tuscan mac and cheese with rotisserie chicken, freshly made. Enjoy. All right, let me feed the boys. Excuse me.
You got custard?
All right, and then they can tell y'all, oh man says, good job, great job, thank you. Thank you so much. Let's see if we can scoop out some for them. And ideally you'd want to let it cool, but let's see. So what do you say, a little Parmesan cheese on top? Your breakfast? No, not breakfast. Your dinner's ready. All right. I'm gonna have to taste it too. All right, Marcus. Alex, you want some mac and cheese? You want to come try some? I know you probably want some extra meat. I'll make a little plate for myself. Wilbert says I'm gonna run around the house. Let me feed the other gong, and they can tell you how it is.
It looks really good.
It looks really good.
Looks like a commercial.
Looks like a commercial.
Are those chili?
Sun-dried tomatoes. They're not spicy. All right. All right. Let's get the other one. Just because it's a lot in here.
What?
What? All right. Get a fork. All right. Let us know what you think.
Tastes like chicken.
Tastes like chicken. Okay. All right. So I'm gonna make a small plate. Oh, don't forget to sign your plate after getting the kids full.
8 out of 10.
Sign it like a work of art.
8 out of 10.
8 out of 10. Okay.
I like it.
You like it?
Yeah. Chicken isn't dried out.
The chicken is not dried out.
I don't normally eat mac and cheese.
You don't eat mac and cheese. Okay.
Oh. But yeah, it's pretty good.
It's pretty good. Okay. So I'm going to have a tiny plate. With a couple pieces of chicken. And then save the rest. But this could be a one pot wonder. I like the crispy bits. Now, I will say, probably would like a little bit more cheese on the inside. But, oh, y'all. It looks really good. Let me see if I can show you the cross section. And then I will take a taste. Y'all see in there? It's all melted and ooey gooey. Don't even get me started. All right, let's give it a try. Let's get a little bit of everything in here. Oh, man. Brandon, I don't know if you're still on, but hopefully I did your Tuscan mac and cheese justice. So let's get in here. We get a little bit of mac and cheese, sun-dried tomatoes, crispy cheese. That's a big bite. Greedy. if I make too much noise. Oh my God. Honestly, how was it? Oh, you still eating? It's really good. The only thing,
It's missing bacon.
it's missing bacon. The only thing, I could probably put some extra pepper in it, but because this pasta was already pre-cooked, we have a lot of flavor around it, but not in the noodle. But y'all, this is excellent. Lots of flavor all around. Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. It is pretty good.
Thank you.
What? My eyes are down here.
I can't take my eyes off your chia pet.
What's that?
Whatever this thing is right here.
What's going on over there?
Ah, okay. Well, how are the sun-dried tomatoes that you said look too dark? They're really good. So, of course, the cheese is melty and ooey gooey.
Tomato.
The sun-dried tomatoes have a nice, like, charred kind of flavor to them. The kale, you don't even really taste it, but it adds a great color. Any thoughts?
I wouldn't put the tomatoes in personally.
Okay.
I'd like to cook it for this time.
Okay. Thank you for the feedback. All right, y'all. Well, go ahead and scrape your plate, and you can go on upstairs. All right, you all. Marcus, you need to put that in your bag. That's not a good place for that. Just a touch.
That was some chicken.
More chicken, help yourself. You want this? All right. Just gonna take one more bite because pasta is just very bland on its own. You want to kind of think almost like over season so that you get that really good flavor. One more bite. You're welcome. Mm-hmm. There's I think a Coke and there's sparkling water. Hmm. Oh, you already cleaned up? All right, good night. So yes, Wilbert, you asked about the rotisserie. I know you're not walking upstairs with food. I know that's not happening. Absolutely not.
Right.
Where's the napkin or a plate you're eating over?
I don't know.
All right.
Professional mom. You get paid to do it?
Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, buffalo mac and cheese. Yes, absolutely. Doing buffalo sauce. Yep. Oh man, says it looks good. Thank you. Kim G is laughing. You can close that. All right, y'all. So we are done. Let me see. Did I miss anything? Thank you all so much. Oh, what does Oh Man say? I know you're paying right now. You like your food when it's hot with steam coming from it. I know somebody else that wants those pots hopping. Absolutely. All right, you guys. I don't see anything else. Thank you all so much for being here. If you like what I'm doing, please consider subscribing. I'm going to clean up, get the boys settled. This Tuscan mac and cheese was excellent. I did the I like the little crispy bits. They said it was a little. This mac and cheese has a lot of textures going on. I like it. If you just like a smooth, mild mac and cheese, this is very like Kung Pao. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Tomorrow I'm making the puff puff, which is a very common West African kind of like donut. We're going to roll them in cinnamon sugar. I think it's the precursor to the beignet. So Thane asked for those during AV stream. So I got the dough and I'm going to give that a try tomorrow. I will be here tomorrow for dinner for you all. And if you like what I'm doing, please consider subscribing and turning on your notifications. But we are done. The mac and cheese was great. I'm going to let it cool and then put that in the fridge. I will see you all tomorrow. Thank you so much for being here. Class is dismissed. Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube. Good night. Class is dismissed. Oh, thank you. Custard Explosion. Thank you for the $8 super chat. Custard Explosion. Wilbert and Marie, thank you for sponsoring this stream. Your Tuscan mac and cheese was excellent. All right, class is dismissed.